Hi, it's me, Alice Cooper. I'm trying to do this movie review of Evil Dead. I don't really want to put a lot of time into it. I really don't have a lot of time to do tonight. But anyway, there's not really all that much to it. It's not a very complex plot. It starts out with Ash and his friends going out to this cabin, driving together. It's out of this really old 60-something car. I don't remember the exact year, but it's a pretty good car. It's pretty recognizable, considering it's an NC-17 movie. It's a pretty recognizable car. Anyway, this movie was made quite a long time ago. It was stars Bruce Campbell and it's directed by you know as you should already know. I can't remember his name exactly, but you should already know who the director is. He did Spider-Man, so Sam Raimi. You should already know who I'm talking about. He did a lot of some other good movies too. He did a few horror movies also. Anyway, so basically, it's not a very complex plot. They just drive with him uh, in this car, like four or five, like three or four of his friends with him, including his girlfriend Linda and his best friend and his girlfriend. They drive out to this little house this little one-story house. That's basically one or two bedrooms out in the middle of basically nowhere, out in the middle of the woods, and they travel this rickety bridge and they barely make it across, and I mean just barely. And much later on, they come to this part where they discover this really old recorder device, and there's this recording of this person talking out loud about this ancient incantation for this book of the dead, that an ancient Sumerian text that was written in blood. It has this really scary cover on the front, and and basically the talking goes ahead and basically brings alive the you know the you know the bad guys. And there's this force that possesses Linda and you know Ash is forced to go ahead and kill her, because he didn't have a choice in the matter, and he buries her. And much later on, she comes back to life, and she has this really odd dancing scene. I don't really get a lot into it. I mean, I can't really get into a lot of detail because it's an NC-17 movie and there's a lot of violence in it, so I can't really get into a lot of detail in it. There's also this scene I can't talk about because I don't know, it's too iffy for some people, and obviously it's too much for an R-rated movie, and I can't talk about it here on YouTube, so you guys look it up on yourselves. Uh, I will tell you it involves one of the best friend's girlfriend in a tree. I'll tell you that much. Um, anyway, she comes back from that traumatic scene, and she gets possessed along with her boyfriend, and and just before that, there's a cellar where these I don't know, these monsters are. I think you want to call them demons or something. I guess that's what you want to call them. The Deadites is actually what they call them. If you want to get into detail about it, and one of the person says, "Join us." You'll be dead by dawn, dead by dawn. and and as he's quite upset by this, and he kills the girl, his best friend's girlfriend, and his best friend, and a few things later, he goes out to he decides to go ahead and leave the house after this really weird scene involving reindeer head that comes to life, and it's just really freaky. And much later on, it ends basically with the guy, you know, standing by himself alone, and this thing, you know, creeps up on him like really, really fast, and it comes to him, and and he possesses him, and that's pretty much the end of it. And so basically, you know, Evil Dead is a good movie. It has its moments. I recommend it.
Evil Dead is definitely worth buying on Blu-ray.
Anyway, Evil Dead is a good movie. Like I said, you know, it's a good movie for Halloween if you want to be really scared. I would stay clear of the remake. To be perfectly honest, the one that was made several years ago. Well, actually, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Several years after the original, so I kind of would stay clear of that. To be perfectly honest. Uh, Evil Dead 2 is okay. I'm gonna get into that one much. I'm not going to get into a review on that one, but Armored the Darkness is my next movie review. So anyway, I'll see you in a little bit for my next movie review. So like I said before, my previous videos, just go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit thumbs up to support the channel. Watch some more videos. And leave a comment below. You know, you know to say what you want about it. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you in a little bit for my next movie review. Bye.